You know that feeling when you see someone younger than you? They're traveling more, they have nicer things, they seem ahead. And you don't even say it out loud. You don't even fully process it. But in your head, there's this quiet thought. Teka, maling career ba ang pinili ko? Not loud, not dramatic, but heavy enough. Heavy enough to make you question everything. And it's not even jealousy, diba? It's more subtle than that. It's that uncomfortable mix of, should I be doing more? Did I take the wrong path? Am I wasting time? And the worst part, there's no clear answer. Because from the outside, you're doing okay, but internally, parang may doubt ka na. For me, I can't even point to one exact moment. Kasi I don't even remember when I said, I'm following the wrong timeline. Because honestly, I don't even know if I was following a timeline. I think I just absorbed one from people around me, from what I saw online, from what success was supposed to look like. And that's the thing no one really talks about. We think our goals are ours, but a lot of time they're just inherited. The timeline to make it by a certain age, the idea of what success should look like, the pressure to always be moving forward, we didn't question it. We just followed it. For me, something changed when I got married. Not in a dramatic, life altering way, but in a quiet, grounding way. I started feeling more content. Not because I had more, but because I felt more connected to my husband, to my parents, and to the people who actually matter. And that kind of connection, you can't measure that in timelines. You can't compare that on social media. You can't say, oh, by 35, you should be this level of close. You should be this level of close to your family. It doesn't work like that. And for the first time, I realized that maybe I have been measuring the wrong things. Let's talk about this idea of being ahead or being behind. People don't always say it, but you feel it. There's this quiet pressure. Like everyone's running a race no one clearly explained, and somehow we all just agreed to join that race. Pero you have to ask, ahead of what? Compared to who? Is it money? Is it lifestyle? Is it visibility? Because if that's the basis, then of course, you will feel behind. There will always be someone with more. Now, when I look at my life, I don't feel behind. I just feel steady, grounded. Parang hindi ako nagmamadali. And that used to scare me because we're taught that if you're not rushing, you're falling behind. Pero ngayon, I see it differently. Now, I don't ask, am I ahead? Am I behind? Kasi I feel like I ask better questions. Do I really want to stress about this? Is this worth my time and energy? Am I sacrificing my present just to chase a future I'm not even sure I want? Because let's be honest, you can spend years trying to catch up, only to realize you were chasing something that wasn't even yours. And time is tricky because you don't feel it slipping away when you're busy comparing. But every minute you spend thinking, I should be further by now, is a minute you're not fully present in the life you already have. And this is where sustainability comes in. I've seen this in business, in teams, and people. I've seen what happens when growth is rushed. At first, it looks impressive. Kasi mabilis yung results, quick wins. Everything looks like it's working. Pero underneath, there's no foundation. And when that happens, things don't just slow down. Normally, they collapse. Systems break, people burn out, decisions become reactive. Or, in simpler terms, happens. And life works the same way. If you force growth, if you rush timelines that aren't aligned with yours, you might get ahead but you won't feel stable. You might achieve more but you won't feel grounded. And eventually, you'll have to deal with everything you skipped. So maybe the problem isn't that you're behind. Maybe the problem is you're trying to follow a timeline that was never designed for you. Because the truth is, you're not behind. You're just steady. You're grounding yourself. You're taking in lessons that other people are too busy to notice. You're building something that can actually last. So here's what I want you to reflect on. Who are you comparing your timeline to? What standard are you trying to meet? And did you ever consciously choose that standard? Because if not, then maybe you're not behind. You're just misaligned. You don't need to catch up. You don't even need to rush. You don't need to prove anything to a timeline that was never yours to begin with. You just need to be honest enough to ask yourself, is this the life I actually want to build? And you should be brave enough to move at the pace that your life can sustain. So, if medyo napaisip kita with this short video, I hope you will stick with me. Let's try to be ambitious sustainably together. I hope to see you again next week. Thank you. Bye.